All right, so we've seen how we can use those bang for our buck equations in a budget, as well as given preferences to kind of figure out what the optimal consumption bundle is, or what the bundle of goods, the combinations of goods that maximize our utility, our total utility is. But now we can start thinking about what happens when there's a change in prices. So we're making an assumption here that your individual decisions about how much of each good to purchase is not going to change the price. We assume that individual consumption, I'll just put cons for consumption, decisions, I should say, do not influence the prices, that should say prices of each good. So your decision about how many, for example, in that last example, how many tacos or soda to buy doesn't change the price of tacos and sodas. But these prices could change exogenously. Delta for change, exogenously. By exogenously, I mean other factors from outside of these consumption decisions we're making. So different things that are affecting the markets for tacos and soda could affect that. So price of sugar changing could impact the price of soda, for instance. So all those factors that shifted demand and supply in those markets. So those changes in those could change the prices of these goods. So remember that at our optimal bundle, or when we're maximizing our utility, the marginal utility of good one, or let's say of tacos, over the price of tacos was equal to the margin utility of soda over the price of soda. Just using T's and S's instead of writing them out here. And so this is what would happen. Let's say we're consuming at this point here. So this is where we're at. So what would happen if the price of tacos increased? So let's just call it price of tacos prime, but that's a higher number. So PT prime is bigger than PT here. So what would happen? Well, the marginal utility of T over the price of T prime, this denominator is getting bigger. So now all of a sudden we're at this situation. We don't have this equality anymore. So how should we react to this? Well, we should be purchasing less tacos and more soda, right? Increase consumption of soda and decrease consumption of tacos. And so as we shift our consumption away, so we're spending all our whole budget, so we can't just have more of one. We have to give up something to get more soda. We want to have more soda because having more soda is going to lower this marginal utility of soda, right? Because of diminishing margin utility. So the more soda we buy, this right-hand side is going to start to go down. But in order to buy more soda, we have to give up some of these tacos. And so remember, as we give up some tacos, we're consuming less of them. And because of diminishing margin utility, the numerator on this left-hand side is getting bigger. And so we're going to keep on doing that until we get equality till we're back to equality. So, and we're going to do that until mu tacos over the price of tacos prime, this higher price, equals the margin utility of soda over the price of soda. So we're just going to adjust our consumption by shifting away from the good that got relatively more expensive and towards the good that got relatively cheaper. And we're going to keep on doing that until we have equality. But within this change of consumption, there's two reasons why we're going to change our consumption here. And so let's spend a few minutes to talk about these two reasons, which is going to be the income and the substitution effect.